Come on. Touch your face. All right.
My whole life is a circus. Seems I'm always hanging from a Ferris wheel.
Now that's
Sleeping in a lion's cage like it's no big deal.
how much time before I'll be there?
Well, if you wanna know why I still do it, it's the only life I know. The only place I ever go is to the show. My shows in a week, hey, 2 of them paid. Last night somebody broke my last pair of shades. And when the lights in my eyes, it ain't no surprise, girl, I'm hurting. And I do believe it's time for me to blaze. Sometimes I feel the road of the ground. Sometimes I feel alone. Sometimes I feel like I wanna give up, but most of the time it feels like home. My whole life is a circus. Seems I'm always hanging from a Ferris wheel. Sleeping in a lion's cage like it's no big deal. Well, if you wanna know why I still do it, it's the only life I know. The only place I ever go is to the show. Hurry up and wait, that's the name of the game. Sometimes you wait but you forget just why you came. And at the end of the night, you hope there's no fight over money. You're happy when you can sleep without the shame. Sometimes I feel the roar of the crowd. Sometimes I feel alone. Sometimes I feel like I wanna give up, but most of the time it feels like home. My whole life is a circus. Seems I'm always hanging from a Ferris wheel. Sleeping in a lion's cage like it's no big deal. Well, if you wanna know why I still do it, it's the only life I know. The only place I ever go is through the show. The only place I ever go. The only place I ever go. The only place I ever go is through the show.
Hello, I'm John Lawler. I'm Dino of Sessions on Mary. We're on Mary Street, Austin, Texas. At Sessions on Mary, we create community through music. Community where we help one another in times of need and in times of greed. We provide this comfortable, cool, clean, safe place for musicians to help others. It's a trade. Like a lot of things in life, it's a trade-off. Whatever live music gives you, you get it from Sessions on Mary. What we ask in return is that you help out some musicians. If you're in Austin, Texas, I know you know some musicians. Help them with food. Buy their art. Go to their websites. Buy their merchandise. Get a CD player and buy CDs again. Take some lessons. Learn to play guitar. Learn to play drums. Banjo, learn to play drums. Housing. These guys, they can clean house. They're meticulous. Or give them cash. No, wait a minute. Don't give them cash. They like to work for it. Then they have control of it. They can budget it. They can spend it wisely. Don't be the government that's going to hand out that $1,200. For what? You're not going to keep it. A lot of you already spent it. You didn't work for it. You know who's going to work for it? big business. They're already working for it. You're going to get it, you're going to pay off your credit cards. The banks, mortgage, the banks, rent. Phone, internet, Netflix, those guys don't need it. Who needs it? Your community needs it. Please, take your $1,200. Repay your friends that $50 you owe them. Come on, it's been a couple of years. Push it into the streets. Push it way into the streets. Give it to your community. Hey, if you're looking at me at YouTube, here's how you can start. Get off of YouTube. Sessionsonmary.com. Go to sessionsonmary.com. There's a PayPal button, Venmo button. Bam! You're sharing with community. Or use that $1,200 to help yourself. Get a certificate. Learn how to do a puppet. Take up dentistry. Get a craft. Create something. The government's giving you money, giving you time. Go make something. Let's find out what Wild Bill's going to spend his $1,200 on. Let's see what he's creating. Because it's time for the show.
And now let me introduce Wild Bill.
Woo!
Oh.
Cut it out. Hey, welcome to the show. This is the first time we're trying this. We've got a brand new format. We have no idea what we're doing. Make some noise for Dino, who did our little opening there. I assure you that's a laugh track. I'm in this room by myself. We've got a great show for you tonight. As you know, at 7 o'clock, the coronavirus contest ended, the songwriting contest. You can bet we're going to be talking about that. Thanks to everybody who submitted songs to the songwriting contest. Thanks to all the fans. We have a $285 pot up at stake. And we're going to be talking about a lot of those songs tonight. And we even have a couple of songwriters here tonight to share their entries. And snort, snort. Let's see here. Without further ado, thanks to everybody who is contributing and positively and out there making their art. We don't know what's happening right now, but we do know times are changing, and we're going to check in with our friends from England tonight, and we're going to check in with other songwriters around town, and I think we're ready to get this thing started. I've got a couple new projects myself, including Senior Loco, that we're going to premiere tonight, and a brand new Easter musical. So welcome to the show, and here we go. I'd like to introduce my co-host for the night, Pete the Heat.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Pete, I thought you'd start with a joke.
Well, I got one joke.
Oh, I'd love to hear.
Well, the first coronavirus patient at Johns Hopkins Hospital in New York came in, and the epidemiologist came over and said, "Okay, sir, first we're going to get you on pizza and tortillas and pancakes." And the patient said, "Well, okay, what's that going to do?" And the doctor said, "Well, I'm not exactly sure, but it's the only thing that'll fit under the door right now." Any questions? Thank you.
All right, Pete, have a seat. We have a lot to talk about tonight.
We do.
So the songwriting contest is the least of our worries. Now, if you're watching at home, we've got live comments coming. Great to see Greg O'Shea. I see he's tuning in. We're gonna have fun with our friends from UK. It's late. Thanks for staying up with us. Everybody who's projected to, we're gonna call. Let's get into this show, Pete. We're here at Sessions on Mary, and we'd like to thank John and Carol for having us. They've been keeping live streams. You know, Austin, like many other cities, is under quarantine or whatever we're going to call it, so we can't have any live music. We don't have any bars, restaurants right now. These guys are live streaming music rather safely and responsibly. And next Wednesday, we're going to have the Matt Hubbard Trio and the Greyhounds again.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday, Marshall Hood, Working Happy Hour, which, by the way, is in this house every Thursday on normal operating hours. And then Friday, if we don't get canceled, we're going to be right back here with the show. And before us will be Emily Gamble, quite the treasure of Texas music, and she'll be doing a live stream for us, and then she has graciously agreed to appear on the show as a guest next week.
All right.
So that will be great. Pete, how are you getting along so far in this mess?
I'm getting along just fine. Business as usual over at my house.
I half expected you to submit a song in the songwriting contest, but you did not.
I totally forgot. I'm just not on the computer that much. I get on the computer for 5 minutes in the morning and check all the new coronavirus cases, and then I log off and go about my business.
It happens, and by log off, he means actually log
So
off.
I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, he actually logs in and logs off. Let's go through some of these songs in the songwriter contest, shall we? Should we cue up the Jomo video already? We're falling on our crutches earlier. Dino's got it. Jomo submitted one called Social Distance. Help me with the title. Oh, I've got it right here. I'm sorry. On my handy dandy program sheet. So many entries. 23 entries today, Pete.
23 entries?
With more coming in as we speak.
How are you going to judge them all?
Well, that's something we're going to have to talk about tonight.
Okay, so
Here's Jomo with self-quarantine. And Jomo, rumor has it, might just be coming on the show tonight.
Well, it's all over me, and I know that you suspect it. And there ain't enough Lysol in the world to disinfect it. It's so contagious, I can't wipe the tears from your eyes. So let's be courageous, touch elbows and say goodbye. Well, hey baby, I ain't trying to be mean, I just need a self-quarantine. It ain't you, it ain't me, I just need a self-quarantine. I just need a self-quarantine. Well, I know that it hurts you, and I really hate it. But what I got, there ain't no way to inoculate it. If you've been exposed, you get over me in 6 weeks. And I suppose you can use that time to finish Twin Peaks. Well, hey baby, I ain't trying to be mean, I just need a self-quarantine. We know there ain't no vaccine, I just need
How's it going?
self-quarantine.
Yeah,
It's my vote.
yeah. Me too. Can you vote for yourself?
You're totally allowed to vote for yourself. In fact, you're going to vote tonight.
All right.
Glad you showed up because the voting numbers are very thin in this town right now.
Yeah.
Welcome Jomo to the stage.
Thanks for having me.
Jomo, just we have self-distancing hats if you want to keep extra
Oh,
distance.
perfect, perfect. Yeah, that's extra distance.
Yeah, it'll
that's
make sure
great.
he doesn't try to kiss you.
Yeah, perfect.
That was a great entry. Jomo just walked into the studio as we were playing his song, and he looks every bit as tall as he does in that video. Jomo, tell us a little bit about the song you wrote.
Yeah, I did that Reddit 52 song challenge thing. I'm doing that this year, and they keep having the themes are just kind of lame, and so I saw your
So
deal
we
pop
stole
up.
their lame idea.
No, their idea was like a breakdown or something, and it's always something, not that relevant. And your idea was like, oh, there it is. I'm going to forget that theme and go with yours.
Can you believe that some people told us we shouldn't be doing this?
I kind of, yeah.
A lot of people, I was happy to see that most good songwriters participated.
Yeah.
Most of the ones with the talent, they're up there. I would say, like high 90s in the percentile of who participated.
Dude, you got a great response. I mean, there was like, I was noticing just the posts coming through. Some
23
incredible-
entries. Robert Anderson with a song called Something Wrong with Forrest Gump.
I saw
Did you
that.
catch that one?
I did catch it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeremy Slamenda hi Jeremy, offered up 2 numbers, and I'm pretty sure they're both about his ex-girlfriend. That's okay.
Saddle sores, yeah.
We, if you know what I
Oh.
mean.
Yeah.
Behario Gorcha, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. This is the cool 7-minute ballad Extinction Event, no lyrics. They're definitely at the top of
Yeah,
consideration.
it's automatically excluded.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
well, that's a tough judge by Pete.
You're wrong.
They're in my top because of that. Sella, Blue, of course,
Yeah.
with La Grippe. Mark Willenberg with Social Distance. Ben Ballinger with Corona Flu. Jessica Gardner with Moist Towelette. I'm going to show that video on my phone in a second, I think. Oh, there's Jomo with Self-Quarantine. Kelly Dugan with To-Do List, and Pluck Parts with Some Shit. And the list goes on, so I'm going to stop there because it's kind of boring just to read names. But I would like to recognize some people who added to the pot. Luke Klima, Mark Jensen, Robert Anderson. That's the 3 off the top of my head that I know are my first 3, and we're going to name some more people to thank. The pot is up to 285.
That's a
So
lot, man.
I'm about to
Awesome.
drop my entry in there, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm 46 minutes too late.
Oh, you missed the cutoff. Oh, yeah.
Jomo, is there anything you're looking forward to doing after you get out of quarantine?
Man, I'm gonna go to like a buffet and just get my hands all over everybody's food. I'm gonna probably lean into this, go under the sneeze guard. Let's see.
Is there anything you're enjoying as a result of the quarantine?
I gotta say, when people are like, you don't have to leave and the gigs are canceled, there's a small part of me that's like, kind of like it's kind of nice. Am I allowed to say that?
Does it feel? That's how I feel. Isn't it like a little bit of a vacation that you don't have to do the thankless hustle just
Yeah.
for 1 week, and like
Yeah.
maybe your whole world doesn't hinge on that?
It's great.
Okay.
I mean, it's.
By the way, Jomo has several babies. We need all of your money because he's not able to, hit the venues. Ben White Beach is closed. It's rough times for all of us. So send your money in. We've got some links displayed, I'm sure, on the right there on the panel. That's beautiful. And all the money goes to Jomo's children, I assure you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man. I'm gonna buy 'em only the necessities.
Technically, they don't need it because they're immune to this thing.
Yeah, apparently kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say immune, but
It doesn't affect them or something.
I was told we got to choose our words delicately, Jomo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, fantastic entry. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, man.
This could be a monthly thing until things blow over. So
It's awesome.
get used to that social distancing hat. We're going to need that back, by the way,
Yeah.
after some disinfectant.
Yeah.
Put your hands together, you and it in your living rooms too, for Jomo Edwards. Thank you, Jomo. I would shake your hand and kiss you, but I'm not allowed.
Can we? Do you need the social distancing?
We'll be right there from next
Thanks,
guest.
guys. All right. Thanks, guys.
Jomo, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. So, great song, and how cool is that? Oh wait, he brought his guitar. We've got to hear him sing some live. I mean, he brought the guitar.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
We're gonna have it.
We're gonna reformat. Introduce him, Pete.
This guy gets my vote. Please welcome Jomo.
All right. Short version of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, right up in front of the
You gonna drum with me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drum with you, sure. Since you asked.
I feel like it needs a little drums. Yeah. Well, I got it on me, and I know what you suspected. And there's not enough Lysol in the world to disinfect it. Baby, it's so contagious, I can't wipe the tears from your eyes.
regulations.
All right, y'all. Thanks for
Love
having me.
Jomo, great one.
Thanks, man.
Pete, I found that the drums really do push that song and make it sound a little more realistic.
Love
push
that
it.
song so far.
It's more pop
Absolutely
friendly. It's
agree.
radio friendly now.
Yeah,
The
Jomo
drums.
Edwards. Wow, it's gonna be hard to follow that. I thought you were gonna. We're gonna have a special guest conspiracy theory expert. Don't go anywhere. If you were thinking, I'll wait till the commercial, there are none. This is an hour and a half of professional entertainment, which you're watching. By the way, if you don't know, I do 2 bingo shows per month. One of them is the first Tuesday of the month at Zilker Brewing Company. Of course, that's not happening right now, but once things get back going. And the second is the third Monday at the Spokesman, another great place I love to frequent. 2 great times, come out and see a bingo show. It's a little confusing, I realize. We've got, ooh, Jomo, we forgot to do a scratch-off card.
Scratch off card.
He'll go back for a scratch.
All right.
Okay, take a card.
Welcome back, Jomo, one more time. Boy, we're really stretching out these guests tonight.
Okay. Are these sanitized?
Yeah.
Not at
They've
all.
been sanitized for
I
our
licked my
safety?
fingers before I handed it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we're like gonna compete against. We're gonna like scratch off.
Well, we're gonna try to make some money. And, oh, that's odd. Okay, here we go. We'll play the same.
Okay. Okay.
Your tic-tac-toe against mine. So, I got this.
Oh, you got your own
Yeah,
scratch.
yeah, I'm no amateur. And I don't want your Corona.
Right.
Speaking of scratch-offs, a fabulous band, Kanto, plays, and they have something called the Bucket Wars, where the prize is $100 of scratch-off cards. It's a fabulous show, and make some noise for Kanto. My brother Kevin Curtin and sister Molly just had a baby.
I didn't know,
Yay!
Oh, gloves.
oh,
Quinn.
sorry.
We've got to wear the gloves.
Of course.
So, you do the tic-tac-toe, and the rules to scratch-off reveal 3 matching symbols.
You just went. You didn't go with like a straight line 3 scratch off. You just scratched them all.
I
You
did.
reveal your entire board.
You can do
Is
that.
that what
You're
we're
looking
supposed
for-
to
That's
do?
fine.
I don't know.
Reveal 3 sunglasses symbols in any one row.
I got 2 sunglasses.
Double the prize.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I have
Oh,
diagonal.
I got 3 as well. What do you got?
I got bees.
Bees?
Yeah.
That's what I got. Well, mine's a fly.
I'm gonna keep mine's it looks like a bee.
Well, mine looks kind of like a bee that says fly underneath.
Where's the prize? Oh, honey! Where's
We
the
got-
prize? I don't see the
Keep
prize.
going.
Does that like count as a drum roll?
To win the prize.
Ah, here we go. It's on the left.
Oh,
$1.
$1.
$1.
We tied. We tied.
Oh!
Can I donate? I'm gonna donate mine to the fund.
Well, I was gonna try to pay you.
Oh, is this my? I'm gonna put them in the.
Yeah. Throw in the pot.
Yeah,
I'm
that's,
gonna put them in the pot right here.
That's $287. That's what I was
Yeah.
Jomo, what a sweetheart. Wow. I'm gonna take the hand condom off. Wow, Pete. This show's already far more exciting than I could have expected. 2
That guy was
winners.
all right, man. That guy was all right.
Well, should we try for another guest or should we call the UK? Let's see. Mandars has 2 $1 winners. Drum scratch, please. All right. Our next guest is from Cleveland, California. Who's our next guest, Pete? You call him up.
Julie?
Julie Nolan. Welcome to the stage, Julie Nolan. Now, Julie was a late entry. She popped in with Carolyn Wonderland, a surprise Dream Team entry. And Julie is going to wow us with the entry right now. You're going to play that song, right, Julie?
Oh, sure.
Here's Julie Nolan, right here in front of the drum kit, please. I think it's where you can actually go wherever you want. We've got Dino on the
Yeah.
camera. Make some noise for Dino.
Got it.
Yeah. Woo.
thanks for that noise.
Hi, Mom. If you're watching, Jana, Irvin,
Carla.
Carla, we love you. You're watching at home. Jamie says $1. Oh, there's Robert Anderson. Sassy. Ladies and gentlemen, Julie Nolan.
So we literally wrote this like an hour ago, but okay.
And you recorded and put it on the thing.
Yeah. Carolyn did.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you, Carolyn.
We love you. Carolyn just got the Austin home. Hey.
I ain't shy, in fact I'm fresh as hell. I dig you, baby, and I can't tell. We fit together like a hand and a glove. This ain't no time for falling in love. I can't kiss your lips or feel your embrace. Everybody here needs to keep their space. Back the fuck up, back the fuck up. 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 Need you, baby, it's your love I miss. I put on this mask and blow me a kiss. Not that I'm afraid of affection, I just need a little viral infection. Got your love and it's got me feeling unwell. Won't somebody find me a bottle of Purell? Back the fuck up, back the fuck up. 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 When all this passes, I can hold you near. I'll whisper dirty things into your ear. Sing and shout while we work it out. Share a smoke and drink up stout. At this moment, it's an empty bed, but I just wanna run to you, but honey, instead I better back the fuck up, back the fuck up. 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 Back the fuck up, back the fuck up.
Fantastic, Julie. Have a seat and talk to us if you don't mind. If you've got a second, if you've got a minute, tell us about the music scene. Now, Julie, you were playing gigs right up until the end, right up until they said no more.
Pretty much.
Julie's at the Saxon Pub playing at 11 o'clock on a weekday, on
On
Tuesday.
Friday, yeah.
Weekends too, right?
Yeah.
Also, which are even,
Well,
yeah, more hardcore.
I almost had one in Dripping Springs until they shut that down too, just yesterday.
Wow, quite the trooper. Now tell us about this song, because I really liked it. I'm guessing the title might be Back the Fuck Up.
Yeah, it's Back the Fuck Up, a love song, in the love in the face of COVID.
On the face of COVID, I like that. What was the inspiration?
Well, so I went over to Carolyn's house the other day to help her kind of figure out live streaming in her house, because she's going to be doing that on Wednesdays. And while we were there, she had her drum kit, so I just started playing some stuff or whatever, and I was doing the
You're a drummer too, a lot like myself.
Clearly.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we started, I don't know, I think she just kind of like, back the fuck up, and it just came out, and we were like, maybe we should use that. So she wrote the verse, and then I wrote a verse, and then she wrote a verse, and here we are.
So basically, it's one of those songs that was written on the drums.
Totally.
I feel you. Julie, I'm going to scratch up for you
Sweet.
too. And we're going to let Pete in on this round. Oh, here come the official gloves. Pete's already gloved. You can use my piece. There, Pete.
Spit on it first.
This is a quick.
I've already touched everything.
This is a quick 7.
It's all right, they're dirty.
Dino keeps us clean. Thank you, Dino. Thank you for keeping us
Thank
sanitary in this very small studio that's completely sterile. Scratch away, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. I'd play some drums, but I don't want to distract you. Julie, do you have any shows that you're looking forward to after
Yes.
quarantine? Or coming up,
Well,
maybe? Do you have any house shows?
Sunday, I'm going to be doing the live stream at 1 to 1 bar at 9.
They're doing a live stream. Okay,
They're
1 to
doing
1
a live
bar.
stream at their bar to try to keep everything going since Kurt has such a good setup there.
Yeah.
And I have no idea about that. What do I do?
3 in a row.
7? No 7.
3 in a row.
You'll have
I'm a
to
loser.
scratch the entire area, reveal a 7 symbol, win the prize for that symbol.
I'm a loser.
No 7s? Can you say that into the mic one more time?
I'm a loser.
Love you, Julie.
I'm a loser.
Oh, you guys. Well, wah wah. After 2 winners, we had 2 losers. We also have
James.
an odd number of cards now. Live stream Sunday, 1 o'clock,
9 o'clock
9 o'clock p.m.
p.m.
9 o'clock Sunday, 1 to 1 live stream. And
Also, you and I have plans.
we do have plans. Well, we've done some things together that people might not know.
That's disgusting.
It was disgusting.
We've already worked on a recording of a cover, and I've decided that I'm just going to do a solo album doing whatever covers anybody wants me to play, up to 10 songs. And we're going to record that.
And we already did Wicked Game by Chris Isaac, and it sounds fantastic.
Sounds like a gay disco. It's awesome.
German.
German gay disco.
Okay, that was Julie's words, not mine, when I handed over my prototype for the song. We went with it, and now it's all done. And it's fantastic. And there's a lot of Austin musicians on that, including one musician whose name is Austin, so it gets quite confusing. He now lives in Nashville, but we hope he comes back. Julie, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Is there anything else you'd like to promote? I want to talk again. You mentioned Carolyn Wonderland's podcast is going to be on Wednesdays.
Wednesday nights. I don't know what time.
I'm sure it won't interfere with Matt Hubbard and the Greyhounds. I'm sure you can watch all 3, folks. Catch them, check it out, Carolyn Wonderland. This is Julie motherfucking Nolan.
That's me.
That's her. Well, before it gets too late, I suppose we can check in on the UK.
Yeah.
Let's get the telephone in, and we'll try to call one of our friends in the UK.
Andy said he's definitely up.
Andy said he's definitely up. Should we get the Scarborough report?
You got Scarborough? You the one?
Okay, let's
Andy from Scarborough?
Andy from Scarborough. Let's check him out.
I don't even remember him.
Okay, he says I'm drunk. Let's call him. Let's see what we get here. I'm gonna come into the phone.
You want to put him on the microphone?
We might have to tighten up the coffee there. Calling Andy Longair. This is Scarborough, UK. England, as it were. No. We've got him. And Andy. Andy, can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Oh, hang on just a second here. Let me see what I'm doing wrong. See if I got to take the speaker off. There you go. How's that sound? Is that better? We've got some kind of...
Sounds like you might not be tuning into the show. It might be out at the grocery store or somewhere like that.
That's possible.
Let's see what else we got.
All right, let's call in here. Let's call another. Here we go. Calling old Johnny Dean and good old Sheffield, UK.
Good old Johnny Dean.
Good old Johnny Deaner here. See if he answers. Having a ring. Classic Andy. Cinnamon Johnson. Cinnamon Johnson. Uh-oh. Hello? Johnny, is that you? Have we woken you up? Did we wake you up?
Sounds like he has not had enough coffee yet today.
Let's put him on speaker. Hello, Johnny. There he is. Wait, am I on speaker now or am I not on speaker? Okay, he's on the... Oh, there's Jazz Bender. How do we get more volume here? Hello, Johnny.
Hello?
We have our UK call. It's really Jazz Bender.
Hey, yo. It's really just been the...
Okay. Guys, you guys just got shut down today. right?
We got shut down today. Yeah.
And how are you dealing with this? How are you coping? Let's see here. Are they on? Can we get them on? How's this work?
Yeah.
This is a new, whole new experiment for everyone.
All right.
I think I have to show you to the camera, or you won't be on there.
Hey. Guys, can you see us?
Oh yeah, we can see you. That's good, Bill. Who else is there with you? Who else is there with you, Chaz Fender? Let me go over
Oh wow, look at that crew. It's the Frog Belly Symphony. It's all the crew. Okay,
Hey
hello.
guys.
Wow.
Wow, what are you guys doing?
You're so. Hey,
We're hanging out. We're watching your show.
you're social distancing all wrong, but I love it. We've got a lot of experience. We've been doing this since Tuesday. Did you see me playing the drums?
Yeah.
Oh, no delay on that one. Hell yeah. Not bad, right?
It's amazing. We're watching your show with a slight delay, and it's the most psychedelic experience we've ever had. We
Try-
have the other screen, that like live streaming you're doing on Facebook is like delayed by like 30 seconds, and we're watching it on the screen just behind the phone. It's weird. It is really weird.
How are the drums? Yeah.
Yeah, right behind the beat, right? Hey, Liz.
Well, we love you guys. Is there anything you would like to send to the audience at home?
Love.
Love. We love you too. Here, come in. Mwah, 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 mwah. Get in close for a quarantine kiss. Our friends from Sheffield, beautiful people, Johnny Dean, the Frog Belly Symphony, who was coming and play in sessions, who would have been here last night to play. And we will have you back, of course. Good night, guys. We love you. Thank you for participating, and we hope you enjoyed the rest of the show.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna watch ourselves.
Oh, go slip into costume change, Pete. I'll cover the next guest.
I'm going to the bathroom for a while.
Wow, Pete's got to go to the bathroom for a while. Thank you, Pete, for all of that. That was-
Check on me if you don't see me in a while.
Right. Well, I feel like I'm starting to neglect the songwriting contest, but let's get back to action since Pete is giving us some down air time. We have another guest from Cleveland, Chicago. All the way from Cleveland. And her name is Hope Irish. Or maybe it's not. Welcome to the stage, Hope Irish.
I'll bring this just in case.
Bring it. Hope's looking fantastic tonight. I mean,
Well,
she
I
always
Came all
does.
the way from Cleveland, Chicago.
So how is Cleveland, Chicago keeping up with this travesty?
You know, they weren't happy about me leaving. They tried to stop me on the road on the way out.
Well, they
and
tried
I
to
just,
make me wear this mask, and you see where that got them.
Right, well, I just blew past them, pedal to the metal, and then they chased me for a while, but I lost them in a ditch in
Waco.
North Texas.
And
Yeah.
then again in Waco.
Yeah, Waco. Like,
Wow, that's quite the.
so I made it here tonight, though.
Thank you. Well, we appreciate that you didn't cancel the ever professional keeping your word against all odds.
I can keep my word and my distance at the same time.
That's great.
Do you mind if I borrow these?
Yeah, go ahead, throw them on there, and we can get started with our scratch off.
Oh yes.
Now,
Money
Hope,
first.
I follow you on social media, and I know that you are building a venue. No, not a venue. That's a bad word. A stage in your
I'm
backyard.
building a personal
Really nervously,
performance.
just put those gloves on.
A personal performance area in my backyard for nobody else except for myself and my very close friends
Gatherings of less than 10 for a minute.
Gatherings of less than 10 should be up and running by Monday Tequila.
This'll
Now, this
keep
is
us-
this is cough medicine, right?
Right, yes. Going.
Anyway, but yeah, started doing that.
This one for what?
I've been planning on getting that stage built for a long time. It turns out this virus is good for making you stay home and finish what you said you'd do a long time ago.
Now this is good because this is what Dino wanted me to talk about, and you can see Carol approving of that. That's our producers.
Oh,
What are we doing to cope with this? That's what we're talking about tonight. What are we doing? How are we dealing with this as artists? I have made this little clay guy, Senor Loco. I want to show some of
okay,
him
so tell
tonight.
me about Senor Loco. What's going on with him?
He's a sad sack of clay.
Oh,
He's,
aren't we all?
he's got to stay in his breathing bag or he really gets sour.
Okay,
Um,
okay. But so you've been doing this to cope. This is what you've been doing. You've been coming up with new ways other than just music and your general, like, awesomeness.
And this talk show.
Right, of course.
And this Easter play right here.
Oh, what's going on here?
We wrote an Easter musical.
You wrote an Easter musical? Holy shit, did you just do that in the last 3 days?
Yes, the last 2 days I wrote it. No, it started January, but we did start it in January. We wrote it. We started practicing a couple weeks ago, and then the corona hit. And so our Easter play turned into a 420 play, turned into a whenever it comes back play. But it's coming, and we're just going to do it whenever things get back to normal.
What's it called?
It's called 420 Easter Oddity, and it features this lovable possum character named Ozzy.
Possum. I've never seen one of those here.
Yeah, it's a big tease. So,
I heard they were just a myth. That really it's just a bunch of house cats running around and people have this idea of a possum. It's like a Bigfoot idea.
That's
But
it.
really, I just see a bunch of cute cats running around the neighborhood. And people keep saying possums and I'm like, bullshit.
I've seen one. I've nearly squared off with one, but here's a possum fact that you might not know. First of all, it's opossum.
Oh, possum. Okay.
And they don't
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
They do not attack. They have a built-in flight instinct, which is to play dead.
Possums can fly?
No, flight, like, so they play dead. And then they emit a foul odor to
I know some
make people
gentlemen
think
that
they're
do the
dead.
same thing.
Yeah,
That's a skunk. That's a skunk that does the
yes.
foul odor.
Wrong again. No. Let's get right into our scratch-offs.
Okay,
You've got your
okay.
carded.
Is this one
Let's
mine?
try a quick
No, wait,
seven.
that's
Yeah,
been
yeah, you
scratched.
get that
That's
one.
been scratched. It's the
Oh,
loser. I'm not
you
taking
pick yours
it. Nice
first.
try.
Oh, good.
You're gonna do a used one. Here, try one of these winners.
Oh, yes. Oh, see, that's the ticket.
Can you believe it? The pot went up another,
Wait, hold on. I
another
dropped my
$2.
Scratchy, McScratchy. Can I? Well, you gotta pick. I gotta pick. I gotta pick in my pocket.
Pick in my pocket. Is that your drinking name? Polly Pick in
I've
my
been
pocket?
called worse. Let me tell you.
Polly Pick in my pocket.
Okay,
Let's
how does this
scratch
work
it.
though?
6 chances to win. We scratch it off. If you get a 7 above your prize. Oh God, that's like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh no, this isn't
Shots on
working.
the
Mine's
nail
not
board.
even scratching. This is.
I don't see where you see the 7. Oh,
Well,
5.
let's
Oh, got 7!
Showing
Got
off now. You're
$5
just showing
prize.
off.
I got a
You're just
$5
showing
prize.
off. Oh my gosh, I can't
$5
scratch that.
prize.
Hold on. You have to get a 7 to win. Are we sure?
Yeah,
Are we sure?
got the 7 above it right there.
But what if you get everything but a 7? Does that make you an ultimate winner?
Also a
To the
winner.
loser thing.
I got. You're twice a winner.
I'm going to contribute that
That
also
is-
to the pot. I like that idea. So the pot is now up to what?
$7.
$292.
I'll put this in the loser pile.
The loser pile.
That'd be fun.
But you're not a loser because you're here tonight.
No, it's cool. And there's
So you're
this-
building a stage.
I'm building a stage in my backyard because I've been meaning to do that for a long time, and also this is a good chance for us all to take a shallow breath, not around anybody else,
Yes.
and think about where we really are and what we really want and how we're doing what we're doing, and holy cow, can I have a moment to pause and plan and be a human instead of, like you mentioned earlier, the hustle. Like, we're all hustling real hard because we have to, no matter what. And,
Or else we die. It's like
Yeah.
a muscle.
pretty much, and now it's
The
kind
muscle
of like,
grows or
hey,
it
you're not
dies.
allowed to hustle, and you might die. So,
And muscle
That's
grows and it dies.
so yeah, evolution, I guess, maybe. We just have to find a new way to.
Well, I
Alter the
love
hustle.
watching you hustle. And how do we follow you on the social media if we want to stay tuned? And do you have any upcoming shows or events that you want
Well,
to promote?
Most recent events have been canceled.
That's true.
So far, I'm gonna do, what is today, Friday? I think
Yes.
on Sunday.
Isn't it funny? We're all kind of like, what the fuck day is it?
I mean, listen, I never
Nobody
knew
knows
Monday to
what day
Friday
it is.
generally anyway. Everybody got excited about Friday. I'm like, I don't know. That means I have a show. Okay, work week starts. But Sunday afternoon, I'm going to do just a personal live stream with a couple bandmates very distantly, lots of Clorox wipes.
When is this?
On Sunday. We're going to hang out in the afternoon. And
What
we're just
time?
Gonna, I think we're going to do around 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
So we got Hope Irish at 3 o'clock on Sunday, Julie at 9 o'clock.
Bill, can I say something?
Yes?
I said I was going to sneeze in the food line.
Yes.
I should have said I'm live streaming Saturday at 8 p.m. with my full band.
Come back out.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
actually still here. There's less than 10 here. But come on out, Jomo.
Come on, Jomo.
I can speak to Hustle Muscles. I can speak
Yes.
to Possums.
Yes.
And I can speak to live streams happening, and I'm live streaming Saturday at 8.
Saturday,
Jomo.
8 o'clock.
You got an extra spot on that?
Hell yeah. You
All
got
right, how about
Corona?
I show up
You
on
clean?
your, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I show up, do a little
Sure.
couple songs on your
Sure.
Saturday live stream?
What
Yeah.
about me on the
Sweet.
drums?
Hell, actually, so I have a drummer, and his wife is pregnant. He's like, she's nervous about this whole thing. So my idea is,
Probably while Bill
have you
on the
seen the
drums.
video of the girl who got engaged, and she's like at the window, and her grandfather's at the old folks' home, and she's like, ah, I want to have a plate glass window with my drummer just outside the house, drumming. He still wouldn't agree to
Couldn't
it.
that just be a drum screen like they have on stage
Like
sometimes?
the
The only,
churches,
the
yeah.
only movie I've ever
Take us
watched
to
in my
church.
whole life is Rudy, but this reminds me a lot of Rudy.
I feel like yeah, you want to play drums on Saturday at 8 p.m.? Okay.
At
We'll put you
least.
behind plate glass just for fun.
Great. Stay,
Uh,
stay
They
in
like
plate glass.
butterflies.
Yeah,
and
I just had to, just had
So
to
we
say
got
that.
Jomo at 8, Hope Irish
at
at 3 o'clock on Sunday, Julie Nolan at 9 o'clock on
Also-
Sunday, and Hope's going to play a song.
I am, and I'm just gonna say that I have been writing a song about the current events, but we were talking about conspiracy theories for a second earlier.
Oh, we're about to have a conspiracy theory expert. You might want to stick around.
I'm gonna stick around for that, and I'm
Just
gonna
because you
say
heard.
I'm probably gonna be best friends with that conspiracy theorist because I wrote this song before any of this started,
Oh.
knowing that some of this shit was gonna go down.
Are you also a psychic?
Well,
Maybe I should wear the social distance hat.
speaking of hats, you might have noticed this isn't my real hair.
I didn't notice.
Some of you at home might have noticed this isn't my real hair. I know it looks really convincing, but this is a thing that a lot of us are having to deal with. All right, gentlemen, ladies, anybody that has an amazing stylist that helps them look stellar at all times. I would like to do a shout out to Jen Manes right now from Swamp Mermaid Beauty Project. She's amazing, and she has for the last 10 years kept me in some platinum glory, and I apologize for what I'm about to do. Guys, this is what it looks like when you're in quarantine. Do you see these roots? Jen, save me. Someday save me. In the meantime, I'm gonna play this song. I'm just gonna live freely right now with my hair as it is. We're all gonna be coming out of this with unibrows, mustaches, and roots for days, okay? It's gonna be fine. You know what? Live truth, okay? Let's live
Yeah.
some truth. Da 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 da. The last couple months I just ain't felt right. News got me down and keeps me up at night. My folks back home say things will be fine, but Ma, I can't get my head on right with people dying. Are we just lying to ourselves? Like we're not the problem now, it must be somebody else. You can play the drums if you want to. sees me choking through emotional haze. But I don't know what else to do, so we take ourselves out and we drink our blues while people are dying. We just keep on lying to ourselves. We're not the problem now, it must be somebody else. Here we go. Who is it this month? God, I can't even keep up anymore. We're on a weekly, yet currently daily cycle of news. This is fucking ridiculous. You cannot know a thing that's true. Like when you're broke, the bills are due. And when you walk the white well, fuck your darkness to pillow. So if people are dying, we can't keep on lying to ourselves. Like we're not the problem now, it must be somebody else. Yeah, people are dying, we can't keep on lying to ourselves. Like we're not the problem, but it can't be nobody else.
Very nice, so. Wow.
I'm gonna put my social distancing hat back on.
Great song.
Thank you. Bill, you're doing a great job here,
Well,
keeping us all sane.
thanks. Speaking of sane, let's get a little insane. We have one of Austin's foremost conspiracy theory experts among us tonight, and you're not even going to have to pay extra for it. Welcome to the stage. What's your name? Because I really don't remember. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Ernesto.
Oh, let's keep you on the couch.
No, hold on. Set my guitar down and grab a
Ernesto
beer.
Sabinotolo.
Did I take
Oh,
it out
what's
there with me?
this?
And I
Ernesto
really don't even-
Sabinotolo
Oh,
is
it's
my
already
name.
up there.
Ernesto
Sabinotolo.
Sabinotolo. Well, I've heard of you, of course. You're famous all over the world. Sylvester, what is
It's
the...
Ernesto.
Ernesto. Ernesto, why is the media building up the coronavirus?
Well, actually, it is a big. Let me first tell you, the coronavirus is no worse than Austin allergies. In fact, Austin allergies are worse than coronavirus.
Terrible, they're awful.
Yes,
It's about the same,
it's about the same.
to be fair.
There's no fever.
Right.
But the government wants us to be in our house so we can receive the census.
The
The
census.
census. Have you all received the census in the last few days?
I got a censure.
Yes. Well, that was a very accurate count this year, so they want us all scared to be at home and have nothing better to do than to fill out the census.
Who's she?
The government.
Oh. Well,
And once they have this information, they will manipulate us through online bombardment of advertisement and things of that nature.
commercialism.
Commercialism.
This is all about consumerism.
Yes, we will sit at home and buy everything.
You think this whole thing is about consumerism? So inside job from the government.
It's quite possible, yes.
What other forces are at work?
Well, let me tell you. Have you heard of Walmart?
I I've heard of them.
They are doing very well right now. In fact, hiring 150,000 new people.
Walmart is.
Walmart.
That's not to check people out at the registers, I know that.
No.
It's probably for search and frisk procedures.
So the Walmart stock will go way up, and the ultimate goal of the Walmart stock going way up is to pump up the constituency of the Clintons.
The Clintons!
But you
Yes.
say their stock is up, but their shelves are empty. What's up with that? I tried to get some toilet paper the other day. There's nothing.
Yeah,
Their
that
stock
doesn't
is
check
like
out,
empty.
Ernesto.
Well, you will just have to wait.
For
I'm
what?
holding it as long as I can.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but the ultimate goal of the Walmart, the gain in Walmart stock, is to bring the Clintons back in 2024.
You think the Clintons are coming back?
Yes.
Politically, that is
Yes.
far out there, Ernesto.
Yes,
That's
yes.
good, because I saved those baseball
Hillary-
cards. I heard they were coming back.
Hillary is president, Bill Clinton is vice president.
Tied to Walmart.
Monica Lewinsky is secretary of state.
Because as we all know, the Bushes own Home Depot. So the Clintons have Walmart.
Oh.
Well, they're all together in this. They're all trying to control us
These are facts.
through commercialism and Walmart.
How did we find you, Ernesto? I don't even know.
Well,
I looked over there and you were not on the sheet here.
you may have heard my theories from 9/11 and the most recent recession in 2008. I had many articles.
You had a theory about the recession of 2008. I don't think I can do much except for offer you a scratch off, Ernesto.
Very well, very.
Are you feeling lucky? Here's an American tradition. Maybe you've heard of it.
This is like gambling for poor people.
Yeah, it's gambling for poor people, exactly. It's very
It's
exciting.
disgusting, but I will do it anyway.
No, it's a little bit below you.
No, they put all the stuff through hand sanitizer before they handed it to you.
I wonder if I could get him to scratch mine off.
Ooh, that's
If
illegal in a lot of states.
if you're at home, stick with us. We have plenty more show coming up.
I cannot read this. This is insulting.
You gotta get the far left prize thing package.
Very well.
One more window, very well, he says. Yeah, did you match the, what do you got there? Match the fly?
Looks like nothing.
Are you rushing now, Ernesto? All right, I'm gonna give it a whirl. Let's see here. Wild
Did you
Bill
win
versus-
again, Wild Bill? That's not fair.
I'm playing again, it's not fair. I'm totally going in. Coming up next, we're going to show you a sneak preview. Oh, it's a $1,000 prize. Let's see if we can match. Coming up next, we're going to show you a little bit of Senior Loco, the new mini-series launched on the Patreon account.
Do we have an understanding who, if we all win, are we splitting these in any way?
This goes out, yeah, this all goes out to...
Asking for a friend.
Keep those donations for you, ladies and gentlemen. It says $1,000, but what's
Not
the,
for you today.
What's the match symbol? There's not a symbol, right, Pete? I mean, Ernesto.
Ernesto, he spent way too much time in the bathroom.
Sunglasses. Oh, you have to get 3 in a row. I get it. Loser. 2 losers, Ernesto.
Well, thank you for having me.
I think I got shavings in
Oh my
coffee.
gosh, if this is my prize, I feel like I would like to thank the Academy and all the people that have brought me here to this day. And
Scratch off shavings.
I will save this for the people that want to come and hang out in my backyard when we're not under this quarantine.
Very classy.
Hope Iriship is a joy to have you this
Thank
evening.
you, Wild Bill. Love
Thank
this.
you for coming.
Oh.
And be safe on your way home. Next up, we're going to show you a sneak preview of a little mini-series we've got going. See you, Ernesto.
Adios.
Good luck with all those conspiracy theories. A new series that we've started called Senior Loco. And this is on my Patreon account. If you want to go there, we don't really have any fancy signs up or not, but this is Senior Loco in its breathing bag. And we're going to show you a little bit of an episode right now. And if you would like to see more of it, go check it out on the Patreon and subscribe. Without further ado, ooh, good transition. Ernesto. check it out on the Patreon and subscribe. Without further ado, it's like the leg. That's what I think. So we're going to show you a little bit of an episode right now. And if you would like to see more of it, go check it out on Patreon and subscribe. Without further ado,
Done.
it's like the leg. Teacher, that was a great video again. So yeah, pretty fantastic. Check it out and look for more Senior Loco coming out. Yeah, we just finished the second episode, and boy, Dios mío, does he find trouble. All right, so I do am doing. We've got more jokes with Pete coming up, and the acoustic knobs are going to play a set, it looks like. Thank you for everybody tuning in to the inaugural episode here of the show. Let's without further ado, I'm going to make that my catchphrase. Let's get the knobs over here on the stage, but we need to, is there anything else that we haven't talked about here on our show?
What about the Easter Oddity?
What should we talk about with the Easter Oddity, Pete? It's an Easter musical. We got the date wrong. It was first going to be on 4/20, but then it was going to be on 4/19, and then it was going to be on 4/12, and then we moved it back to 4/19, and then back to 4/20, and then coronavirus happened. But
I don't know anything about it other than that.
no. Well, how about a political joke?
I don't know if I have any good political jokes.
I think Pete's trying to take advantage of this vacation. Welcome Joe Ben to the stage.
There goes the teleprompter.
All right, what's someone play first?
But that one we practiced.
Which one? All right. Do a little ballad for you guys, a soft one. Start things off. You look naked. Thanks to Pete the Heat tonight, my co-host extraordinaire.
Yeah.
John and Carol and Sessions on Mary for having us, of course. Joe Ben to my right on guitar.
Yeah.
And all our fabulous guests tonight, Joe Mo Edwards, Julie Nolan, Hope Irish. I feel like we have another guest. Who am I forgetting?
Ernesto.
Ernesto.
Ernesto, yes.
Why do you repeat when you say that?
Very poignant information there.
Thanks to everybody for tuning in. This song is called Say It All, and it goes. Dressed to kill with your high red lipstick, powder blue dress, lace and crushed velvet. I'm standing still, but you smell like flowers. I can't move, you cut off my power. They said it all without saying a word. of our rugs we would cut up. We got some ice cream and sun-dried tomatoes on our pizza. That's where they go. They said it out without saying a word. It came way too soon, we put it in park. We stared at the moon, what happened now is what I asked you. You looked at me and then you stepped on my shoes. You said it all without saying a word. You said it all without saying a word. Without saying a word, say it out, say it out, say it out without saying a word. Jump in. Pre-recorded applause. I assure you we're the only ones in here. Who knew we'd have to explain ourselves for people cheering, Pete?
Not bad. It's like we're all being watched by the government.
Sounds like
Somebody's watching us.
They're about to tip big.
Somebody is watching us.
Let's
Maybe
do
that
it.
conspiracy guy had something going. He had some good points.
Ernesto?
Ernesto, not
Yeah,
bad.
you would like Ernesto.
Yeah, he's not
You
bad.
seem like the type. Where do you think Ernesto is from?
Uruguay.
Why do you say that in a Russian accent?
I've read many of his articles.
Here's one.
You know, the Russians are in South America. They're all over.
South America.
Yeah, South America.
That's where Ernesto said he had been.
I wonder if he's got the virus.
That's a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Could just be allergies.
Up behind your shed. Never had to ask me cause I knew that I was cold. Never had to ask me cause once when I was slow and I said I don't wanna touch you too much, baby. But I cannot lie, I don't want to fall into your crazy. No, 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 I'm always fine. I don't need your doubt to come and save me. No, 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 just
radio's calling.
Yeah, man. Wish the drummer was here tonight.
Good one, Pete. Hey, this is our first pass. Catch us next week. I think that we made the grade. It looks like the Center for Disease Control has approved our show, and they say that we're on for next Friday. So thanks to everyone who made it happen tonight. Most importantly, John and Carol, who hosted the fabulous Lost Knobs. Julie Nolan. There's Carol. My life, I made to live. Old Lady Breakfast City. Smoke Irish. Some other stuff around. That's still less than 10, so it's cool. That's, we can just subtract one if we have to. Let's have Amanda come up here and do one, and maybe we'll sign off for the night. So don't forget, next week, tune in to Sessions on Mary on Wednesday, the Matt Hubbard Trio and the Greyhounds on Wednesday. Thursday is the Marshall Hood War Mojo Working Happy Hour. And Friday is the brand new hit sensation, Some Asshole Wild Bill Show. And then, before that, Emily Gimbel's going to play, and she's going to appear right here on the Asshole Wild Bill Show. Yay! We're going to play some of them blues. This one's called the Yeah?
No.
Yeah. Blues. We wrote it, and we can hardly dance as good as we sing. think we're at the end of our first show. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Now you might be wondering, what about the songwriting contest? After all, this whole thing's about the songwriting contest. I thought this was a songwriting contest, but it wasn't. It was actually a live streaming show, but we did have the songwriting contest, which ended at 7. Fairness to everyone who submitted right at 7 o'clock, I haven't seen those videos yet, and I wasn't able to yet. So, in fairness to everyone who entered late, we're going to have to postpone the announcement until next week's show. So tune in next week, and I will watch all the shows with tender, loving care, and all of our wonderful people who contributed will feel like their vote really counted that way. And if you want to contribute more to the pot, we'll leave that open for the next week. Right now it's up to $2.85 for the winner. No, wait, $2.92 after the scratch-offs. So, thanks for tuning in to Sessions on Mary tonight. Don't forget to tune in next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We will be here. Thanks for supporting. Keep on supporting. We love you, Austin. Stay safe.